Welcome to this series where I try and go from looking like this to this in 1 year's time. Okay, now you guys may be thinking, how am I going to do this in 1 year? Now, in terms of that, we have some strength goals in mind. And our first goal is to hit 225 on bench. Okay, our second goal is to hit 315 on squat, or maybe 225, and our third goal is to hit 315 or 405 on deadlift. In terms of the squat and deadlift, I am not so sure because I am still quite the beginner on squat and deadlift, so we might have to change those. This is just a rough draft for now. Now you guys may be thinking, what are my current stats in order to hit these goals? Like, what do I currently have? So my first PR, which is my bench PR, is 165. I hit these all last week, keep in mind. Okay, my second PR is a 185 squat, and my third PR is a 286 deadlift. Now the reason the deadlift says 286 and not like a whole number or it ends in 5 is because they were in kilograms. Okay, in terms of the squat I did last week is my first squat PR. It felt really light. I could probably do more. The deadlift form was bad. Had to use wrist straps too, but my bench is really solid. The bench was completely fine. So yeah. Now you guys also may be thinking, well, Casmond, what is your current body weight? What do you take in order to hit these numbers? Now currently, I believe, okay, what, how long did I set this to? Okay, so sorry guys. Currently I'm only taking creatine in terms of supplements. However, I have taken pre-workout before, but I ran out. The only sort of thing that's like pre-workout stimulus that I've had in the past few weeks is a few energy drinks here and there. Shout out to my friends for that. And in terms of body weight, we're at 140 pounds, which is pretty light. So all my PRs are above body weight, which is already pretty good for me. Like, I'm happy with it, but obviously I want to hit those big numbers for stuff like quote-unquote veins and abs to count, in my opinion. Now, in terms of, I don't remember what the next slide is. Give me a second. In terms of aesthetic goals, right? In terms of aesthetic goals, what are we looking for? Well, obviously we want to look like Toji. Okay, Toji from JJK. So in order to do that, obviously I have to gain weight, because I'm tiny right now and I have to become bigger. So I've got to gain weight to 160 pounds. Now this will be quite difficult because I cannot meal plan. I'm not allowed to cook, so I just eat whatever my parents make me, and I have no idea how many calories or protein I am eating. Now, in terms of our second goal, it's very simple. V-taper. Toji has that amazing V line, okay? And I need that. Now luckily, I am blessed with the most godly waist I've ever seen. Okay, I got a size 24 waist. Okay, shout out to my mom for that. Peak genetics. So in terms of V-taper, I honestly already have one, but it's only because my waist is tiny, so it doesn't really count. Now in terms of my workout split, I'm still just doing push-pull legs. My friend taught me it. I'm still doing it. I haven't changed it since. And I skipped the second leg day because I don't like hitting legs. At least I'm not skipping leg day in general, okay? I'm still hitting legs once. So I will go in depth about my split more on another video, but for a rough draft, on Monday, which is push, I hit chest, tricep, shoulders. Tuesday, which is pull, I hit back, biceps, sometimes forearms. And then legs, which is Wednesday, is just legs and abs. Now, and then I repeat, obviously, and then blah blah blah. Now, in terms of how this series will work, well, I'm currently just gonna show you guys. I'm just gonna upload my workout, which you guys will see in a few seconds here. So this is how it'll go. I'll just upload my workout, all 3 sets of each thing, nothing special, no edits, because I'm not that good. These clips are sped up to like 1.3 times speed so that this video isn't stupidly long like my gaming videos, which I will leave down in the description to my gaming channel if you guys want to see it. Okay, I do it in my free time. It's just for funsies, but my thumbnails making skills have been getting a tiny bit better, so you guys should check it out. Trust. Shh. I didn't tell you that. Just check it out. It's really cool. It would mean a lot to me. Okay, now, sorry for getting off track, but in terms of our series, yes, I'll just be uploading the workout. Normally, I have a bit of audio in the background. I'd like leave the audio, but this time I'm not. But it's either I'm gonna have a yap session over the audio, and this yap session for the first chunk will be the series specifically, like just talking about the series probably, and then throughout the yap session will be like maybe my day and how the workout went, or I might just try and put music in the background. I don't know, depends what you guys want. Feel free to let me down. Sorry about that. Feel free to let me know any suggestions you guys have in the comments, like maybe only uploading one of the sets per each exercise, and then just like writing down how much reps I did for each one, and blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Or yeah, anything like that. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. Now, in terms of back to the series thing, I believe that's all we have to cover, so pretty sure I'm just gonna start yapping now. So if you guys don't want to listen to me, you can mute it. It's all good. But how the workout went for bench, actually very, very well. Normally I only do a plate and 2.5 on each side with the same amount of reps I did today, but today I was able to do it with 5 pounds, which I was surprised, and it didn't feel hard either, so maybe we're getting stronger. In terms of incline dumbbell, I think because of how much I push myself on bench, my incline dumbbell went down a bit, so it's all good though. I'm doing 55s, which is more than last week, or sorry, not last week, like last week, like the video you guys saw. Oh yeah, sorry about the long break. My girlfriend broke up with me, so I took a break and I worked out at my school gym for my health and safety, because I probably would have done something stupid on my own. I went for 3 PRs in a row at the school gym, so I still did do something pretty stupid, but at least there were people spotting me there properly. So yeah, now back to the workout. Yeah, incline dumbbell felt pretty nice. Was pretty fatigued from bench, so it was but I did bump up the weight to 55, so also getting stronger on that, which is very good. And then in our next clip, we will see me doing incline on Smith machine. Now I'm currently have, I believe that's 40 pounds on each side loaded up. For our first set here, it was going very well. It was like really light, but then all of a sudden, like my back, like the lower part of my right back got like strained for a second, which is why I get up here for a bit. But then like after I relaxed a bit, it was fine again. I went back, did another 4 reps, I believe. These are all pause reps, by the way, just to kind of focus on control. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing pause reps. I'm just doing it for the sake of doing pause reps. And then yeah, my back dies again. So I don't know why my back is dying. If you guys know, please let me know in the comments. But it was only this one set, so I think I'm fine. Now, for our second set and third set, nothing special. It moved as always, but everything is going up in weight, which I'm very proud about, which also does lead me to gain more confidence that we can hit these goals, and maybe one day I will indeed look like Toji. Or sorry, not one day, next year, trust. Now I feel like next week I can probably put on more weight for this, either more weight for this or more weight for other exercises, because by the time I do Smith machine I am pretty fatigued. But this gym is so goddamn busy today that I had to wait like 10 minutes for the Smith machine, okay? No offense to the guy. The guy was doing his normal sets fine. It's just I still had to wait, you know. Actually, shout out to that guy. I don't know what I'm saying right now. He did do really good. I saw him push himself really well. So if that guy did somehow watch my video or somehow does remember this exact incident, good job, bro. Keep up the good work, you know. I saw you going till failure, and that's very cool, you know. I love going till failure. Now, in terms of this angle, I really apologize for this terrible angle. I was in a rush. My curfew is 7 p.m., okay? For a high school student in Edmonton, a 7 p.m. curfew is pretty bad while you're taking the transit and going to a gym. My gym is 1 hour away from my school, and from the gym to my house is another 1 hour and 30 minutes, okay? By the time I get to the gym, it's 4:30. By the time I finish working out, and this, according to my dad, I can finish a workout in 1 hour, okay? So it's a really rushed workout, and then I finish at 5:30, and by the time I get home, it's 7. It's 7, okay? The transit system here is terrible. BC transit system is so much better. Sorry. I used to live in Richmond. The max I would take is like 30 minutes to an hour on a bus ride. I've never gone past that. So in terms of here, like in terms of, sorry, back to the workout, chest flies, I ran out of so little time that I had to superset chest flies and rear delts. So you guys see me supersetting right now, is I'm just alternating between chest flies and rear delts. Chest flies went up to 180, which is very good. Felt pretty light. Well, not necessarily felt pretty light, but it felt like it was moving well. It was moving like as if it's my normal working set. And rear delts went up to 105. I think that's increasing. Now, I know 105 isn't a lot for rear delts, but that's because I neglected rear delts for way too long, okay? Please don't judge me. I never thought it was useful, but now I know I have to do rear delts, so I won't skip them anymore. Now, in terms of other shoulder exercises, like lat raises and shoulder press, normally I will also do those. I did do lat raises off camera because I ran out of time to record it. And I did do my triceps off camera because I also ran out of time to record it. So I did push downs. I believe it was set to 50 pounds. I don't remember if that's more or less. I believe that's either the same or more. And my overhead extensions were 42.5, which, actually that might be less. It was light. Oh, that's why it was so light, because it was probably less. I think I put on like a 2.5 or a 5 last time. So I forgot to do that, but it's all good. And then lat raises went down a bit, probably because I was fatigued, in my opinion. So it only went down by 2.5. Reps were still the same, so not the worst. Can't really complain. But I didn't have time to do shoulder press, so I might do it tomorrow. We'll see, but probably not. Now, I did have to cheat a bit on these reps, as you see. I did use a bit of momentum to push out that last rep, but please don't judge me, okay? I really like going till failure. It's really fun. I swear I'm not like mentally struggling. No, I'm not actually that. Don't worry, I'm fine. but like I just, ever since I started going to the gym, I love that feeling of going till failure. Like, it's just been a habit. It's been part of my workout. So I always push my friends to go till failure too, but you know, one specific friend, if he watches this video, yeah, you know who you are. You need to go till failure more, bud. I'm not gonna say your name, but like, you need to go till failure more. I don't even think he watches my videos, so it doesn't matter. But still kind of funny. Now, if you guys are enjoying these types of videos and you guys do want to keep up with the series, make sure to like and sub and comment if you guys have any suggestions. I would really appreciate it. Honestly, just seeing that, oh, this one video got more views than the other already makes me really happy. Or like, oh, I got a like, it makes me really, really happy. It makes my whole day. So I would really appreciate if you guys did like and sub. And if you guys do enjoy this type of content or have any suggestions, yeah, please feel free to let me know. I always want to try and improve on myself and my content. I might start trying to record sideways, that way it takes up the whole screen rather than like, it's like a TikTok video kind of. But the problem is, if I record sideways on a phone, it doesn't capture much, like in terms of up and down, so I might get cut out. Like, I don't know, we'll try it out, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so if you guys did enjoy, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna repeat myself, but like, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and if you guys also go to the gym, then I hope you guys have wonderful workouts and your weight goes up. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.